Imagine this. It's Friday night. You get home, tired from work, open the fridge, peek inside, but nothing looks good. So you decide, I'm ordering a greasy snack. You take a shower, and just as you step out, you see a message inviting you to a party with friends. But instead of getting excited, you pretend you didn't see it. You grab your snack, flop down in front of the TV, turn on some series, and try to focus, even though your mind's buzzing with anxiety. Now here's the big question. Did you really make all those choices? Or was there something else, something tiny and hidden inside your body, quietly pulling the strings? I'm talking about your microbiota, trillions of tiny creatures like bacteria, fungi, and viruses living all over your body, especially in your gut. And believe it or not, they might be influencing how you think, what you want, and even how you act. If you love uncovering cool science secrets like this, why not subscribe to the channel now? We have tons of mind-blowing facts coming your way. For a long time, scientists thought these microbes were just friendly roommates, living peacefully alongside us. But newer research says it's way more complicated. They might be little masterminds nudging you to eat certain foods, feel certain ways, or avoid your friends. And hey, if this is already blowing your mind, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps us keep sharing amazing stuff with you. Your microbiota isn't just in your gut, it's everywhere. On your skin, in your mouth, even your eyes. And guess what? Everyone's microbiota is unique, kind of like a fingerprint you can't see. So, could it be that these tiny roommates are actually running the show inside your body? Well, that's what we're here to explore. What do you think? Are you the boss of your body, or is your microbiota secretly in charge? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. When we say microbiota, most people think of the gut, and that part sure gets a lot of attention. But really, your microbiota is all the bacteria, yeasts, and viruses living in and on your body. Imagine your body as a huge city. Your cells are the people, and the microbiota are the animals living in the city too. Some helpful, some maybe a little troublesome. The gut microbiota is especially interesting because it's like its own little world inside you, unique to you. What you eat, where you live, even your genes all shape what kinds of microbes call your body home. Why is the gut so important? Because it's not just about digesting food. It makes vitamins, helps your immune system, and, here's the cool part, talks to your brain. This two-way conversation is called the gut-brain axis. This means your gut might even help decide what foods you like. Think about it. Why do some people love sweets and others prefer salty snacks? Or why do you hate broccoli while your friend can't get enough of it? Your microbiota might be the answer. From the moment we're born, we're programmed to like sweet and salty tastes. It helped our ancestors survive by picking energy-rich foods. Bitter tastes often warn us about poisons, but we humans sometimes ignore that. Hello, coffee. As we grow, our taste buds learn from experience. I learned to love sushi, but can't stand watermelon. Everyone tastes things a little differently, which shapes what we choose to eat. Part of that is genetics, but a big part comes from your microbiota. Your tongue has sensors for the 5 basic tastes, and foods send chemical messages to those sensors. Here's a surprise. Those same sensors exist in your gut, where bacteria produce chemicals that can talk to these sensors, influencing your hunger, digestion, and mood. It's like your gut microbes have a secret remote control inside you. Put simply, the bacteria in your gut can influence what you crave, just like the food itself. Here's a wild example. Anorexia nervosa, a serious eating disorder where people eat very little, fear gaining weight, and see their body differently. Scientists compared gut microbes of women with and without anorexia and found big differences. When they transferred microbes from anorexic women into mice, those mice gained weight more slowly and turned on genes that suppress appetite. This is connected to a treatment called fecal microbiota transplant. Yeah, it sounds gross, but it's basically moving healthy microbes from one person to another to fix imbalances. What's really amazing is that changing gut microbes can change behavior without touching the brain directly. Microbiota also links to obesity. People with obesity often have gut bacteria that promote inflammation and insulin resistance, a risk for diabetes. Eating lots of sugar and fat can mess this up, causing more inflammation and worsening diabetes. After weight loss surgery, gut microbes change quickly because of new diets, antibiotics, and how the body digests food. So, the gut microbiota can affect behavior, like in anorexia, and behavior can change the microbiota, like in obesity. It's a two-way street. One important note, eating disorders are complicated and can't be explained by microbes alone, but healthy habits can improve your microbiota, and a healthier microbiota can help you keep healthy habits. Risky behaviors might make your microbes worse, which then reinforce those behaviors. Crazy, huh? Now that you know all this, here comes the deep truth. If you want to know the whole story, smash that like button, subscribe, and keep watching. It might change your life. Or you can just close this page and go back to your day, never knowing who's really behind your decisions. Honestly, I'd want to know. Remember that Friday night? Based on everything so far, it's likely your microbiota nudged you to order that greasy snack. But even more shocking, it might have told you to skip the party with friends, maybe even causing some of the anxiety you felt afterward. Seriously, your gut microbes might not like your friends. There are crazy connections between microbiota and social behavior in lots of animals, and yep, humans are animals too. For example, your microbiota knows who you hang out with. Couples and close friends tend to have similar microbiota because they share meals, kisses, even on the cheek, touches, and air. A study with isolated villages found that people living together share nearly 14% of their gut microbes. Even people who don't live together but spend time together share about 10%. And here's the kicker. It's not just that the people you're around change your microbes might influence who you want to hang out with. Studies with zebrafish show gut microbes affect whether the fish are shy or social. Fish without healthy microbes grew up less social. The same happens in mice. Without balanced microbes, they avoid company. Think about it. If this happens in fish and mice, what about us humans? And it doesn't stop there. Even offspring of mice immune to their own microbes showed social behavior changes and altered microbiota without going through the same experience. So maybe even your social choices come, at least partly, from your tiny microbial roommates. These microbes might affect your emotions and nervous system directly. In mice, microbes change how brain cells linked to stress and social behavior fire, and raise stress hormones like corticosterone. What animal studies suggest is that your microbes can affect how you think about food, relationships, and feelings. Remember, this is a two-way street. Healthy habits boost your microbes, and good microbes help you keep healthy habits. Bad habits do the opposite. Understanding this connection could lead to new, less invasive treatments for eating problems, metabolic diseases, and maybe even mental health issues. For example, a 2019 Oxford study found probiotics helped improve depression symptoms moderately. Other research links certain bacteria to better quality of life, showing microbiota can be a health indicator. This hints at a psychobiotic dimension of human behavior, where the organisms inside you, but not actually you, play a big role in how you think and feel. So, the tiny creatures living in your body might influence everything from your food cravings to your brain's most important decisions. Maybe the microbiota isn't exactly another brain, but your brain certainly wouldn't be the same without it. Thanks so much for sticking with me till the end. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. I'm talking to you and your microbiota. Catch you next time.